Tech Cocktail, delivering happiness at South by Southwest. I'm joined by Micah Baldwin. He's the CEO of Graphically, hot startup. So thank you for joining us.
No problem.
So we're here on the Happiness Bus. So thanks for joining us. Can you first share a little bit about what Graphically is and what you do day to day?
Sure. So Graphically is a website, and it's a community around comic books. So art and storytelling, lots of discussion. It's on all kinds of apps. It's good times. It's fun. Comic books and the entertainment around comic books sort of come back to our youth, and youth was, for us, was about art and storytelling, and it was sharing, and it was seeing a story and having this fantasy and escapism. And so for me, Graphically allows us to do that on a much more global scale, and getting phone calls from people from Japan and from Brazil and from Iowa, all these random places. It's a lot of fun, and I joke about Iowa. I like Iowa a lot, but the truth is that what inspires me is when you see somebody actually be able to reconnect with something that's really important to them and then make that connection with others. And that's really what we're focused on. To me, it's very important that inspiration doesn't come from a singular point, but that inspiration actually comes from everything around us. I think that there's a lot of discussion around location and group messaging and all these things. And if you look at those trends, what really is at their base is intimacy. And I think that this year is really the year of intimacy, and I've sort of said this time and time again, is that the reason why we care about location is because we want to have real relationships. The telephone is something that I never use unless I want to have a very specific interaction with somebody, and I don't answer the phone very often, but I call my mom every day. So I would say that out of everything that brings me happiness technologically, it would be the telephone. The comic book, by definition, is technologically limiting to creativity, right? You have to write 22 pages. It has to be with panels. It sort of follows a certain structure. And so technology has actually stifled creativity in the comic book world. We talk a lot, when we talk to creators, we talk a lot about the idea of reaching into their brains with our hands and pulling out whatever they see and then making it reality. As an entrepreneur, as an individual, the biggest thing that we have in life is the ability to express ourselves. And whenever you do anything or take anything or listen to any advice that stops you from that endeavor, it's bad. It leads to failure every single time. And so for me, it was the realization almost 5 years ago now that for me to be successful as an individual, I had to make my own decisions. And I think that was where the big shift changed for me.